Hi, welcome to the Justin Zone. Hold on a minute. My God! It's them! It's them! Oh my God, it's them! I don't know if we should go on this picnic today. What do you think about it, Paper Jason? Where are you? Them! Them! Welcome to the Justin Zone.
Justin Zone! If you're feeling down, you don't have to feel alone. Just get on the internet, go to the Justin Zone. He's the best friend that you have ever known. Yes, boys and girls, it's time for the Justin Zone. Throw your brain out the window and enter the unknown. Now don't adjust your screen, you're in the Justin Zone. Throw your brain out the window, forget what you've known. Don't adjust the screen, you're in the Justin Zone. You're in the Justin Zone. You're in the Justin Zone. Oh God, oh God, we're in the Justin Zone. We're in the Justin Zone.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Justin Zone. This week's movie is Them. It was the Big Bug movie. It was actually the first Big Bug movie that was done. Interesting enough, the theory behind these Big Bug movies are just back between the 60s and the 70s. There was a whole nuclear scare when, obviously, with the bombing during World War II, the first atomic bomb. Of course, you knew they tested all these in deserts, low-key areas, places where heck, even what was it? The Hills Have Eyes was based off that theory. What happened to these families? What happened to anything that was around during these nuclear bombings? I mean, what did these people do? Well, the theory behind it is, in this movie, ants grow to giant size. Now, it takes them a while to develop, obviously, and then they start appearing. But interestingly enough, it's like there's a whole bunch of big bug movies. You know, you had Tarantula, which actually had Clint Eastwood in it. So the story starts out where these cops find this little girl. They find a trailer ripped to pieces, and then there's no signs of anything stolen, stuff like that, and nobody else. And of course, then they go to the store and they find the same thing. Only this time they actually find a victim. He's been ripped to pieces. He's been killed, and but all this it's just the weirdest thing. Now, hear that noise? This is the first noise you hear. Now, it takes a while for the ants to appear in the movie, which I think it gives a little suspense. It's like, what the hell is that noise? Now, there are two actors in this movie. You don't see them till later on, but we'll start with the first one that you get to see. Here, hold on, no. There he is. This guy right here. Now, he's a friend of, John Wayne. John Wayne was offered the role in a show called Gunsmoke, if you're familiar with that. He ended up getting the role besides him. He ended up doing the show. He did a couple TV movies based off the show. And then he did his last movie was called How the West Was Won. So anyway, alright I know you've been anxious and waiting for this premiere of yours. So come on out. I want you to meet Paper Jason. How you doing, Paper Jason? I'm good. Well, anyway, what do you think of this one? This is a classic. That's all you gotta say? Yes, it's a Big Bug movie and it's a classic. It's one of my favorites. Are you sure you haven't even seen it till now? Good point. Anyway, so what have you been doing with yourself? Not much. Just hanging out. We're going to go on this picnic, right? Well, are you sure you really want to go out on a picnic with giant ants? Well, you can just break a giant can of bug spray. Oh, very funny. Anyway, okay, and now the next actor we will be meeting is coming in now. Hold on. Okay, now this man, you have to see him up close. But if you're familiar with the movie Miracle on 34th Street, the black and white version, that's the guy who played Santa Claus in that movie. Oh, really? He was in that? I thought it was the other gentleman. That was the remake. Very good. So, in conclusion, well, I can't really in conclusion now. It's too soon. But this is a great movie. Like, if you're really into science fiction, this is a great movie. Now, obviously, you'd like to see what these freaking ants look like. Well, let's get on to it. Oh, this is the scene that you see earlier. Uh-oh. That's when they first... This is how you indicate, like, this is the title of the movie. You get the little girl overreacting to... Well, it's called formic acid. It's what ants use to pump into victims. Well, I mean, obviously, the victims. Now, there you go. There is the giant ant. Whoa, that's a big ant. I'd hate to have him at a picnic. Yeah, but you want to go on a picnic. Good point. So, in midst of all this, they find the ants. Now they have to find where all the ants have, they have to find the nest, the colony, where to, and they finally come across the colony. Ants live in a colony? Yeah, there are more of them. You don't know nothing about ants, do you? Nope. They're just bugs. They squish on their feet. Hey, now that's mean. They have feelings too, Good point. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You're fine. So, in conclusion, with this movie just being a great movie in general, I mean, if you ever get the chance to actually check it out, I would. It's a it was a great era into food making or filmmaking with the big bug thing and everything. Now they do go inside. They do go inside the actual colony or the actual ant lair, but I don't want to show you too much, as I want you to see what happens. So anyway, this has been the Justin Zone. Now you need to get your stuff together, because next week we're going camping. I thought we said we weren't going to go camping now because of the place we're going. Hey, no matter. We're all going to be fine. You, me, Paperback Nick, and the other one. We gotta get that shit together too. Oh, excuse my language. Pardon me. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't want to go to Camp Crystal. Shh. Anyway, this has been the Justin Zone. See ya and goodbye.